Hey, we're live, everybody.
Woot woot.
Yay.
All right. So most of us are back. We might have a Wild Topher show up here later. So, but we got a couple folks out. But we will be picking back up. So, y'all find yourselves in a poorly lit tomb. And I believe it was Mularn that realized he was in the vaults of the silent city of Nighthorne. Y'all have limited communication through your telepathy stones, but I forget who doesn't have one.
Balfor. I don't.
I know Balfor doesn't.
I don't think Gestalt does.
Don't think Mulaith would have one?
And
Yeah,
she
I
don't have one
think-
either.
Did
Unless
y'all-
she took the one off of Mulak's body.
I think she did, or we will say that she did. So Mularn, Arvax, Mulaith, and Tarl can communicate as you free yourselves from these sarcophagi.
Twitter still won't let me post.
That's because that you haven't paid your $5 a day fee to post on that platform.
Oh, it's $8 a month to get a check mark. That's all it is.
I'm just making fun of it.
Oh, me too.
And it's, Wendy's up pricing ideas. Not sponsored, but hashtag please sponsor us, Waffle House.
Yeah. Hashtag rights bacon. So,
But I believe you have limited range with your telepathy.
60 feet.
So feel free to move your tokens. I'm going to move Gestalt and Mulaith. Can everybody move their tokens?
No. I can't even select mine.
Seriously. Ah. Why did I cancel that? There you go.
Yep.
yeah, I'm gonna kind of grab him and just motion to follow me.
So what's the plan? What we supposed to do here? Talking through my stone.
Where are we?
So yeah. We are in the silent city of Nighthorne.
Nighthorne.
I have no idea what that is.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. It's it is a city. Here in
I gathered.
here in the here where we are, and it's called Nighthorne, and it is called the Silent City of Nighthorne, and and obviously it's kind of self-explanatory.
Actually, give me a history check, Mularn, with an advantage, because this is, your home area. 16.
You said
Only
he had
takes-
advantage.
Oh, 26. Oh, I can give you everything then. So go check your document with the map. I'm posting up everything that I had listed. Hearing my wife yell at our child to get something out of her mouth.
My microphone. She's also clawing at my headphone.
All right, you should be able to see it in your documents now.
Here we go.
Yeah, I did put 2 T's in it. While he is reading that, to give everybody an idea how quiet it is, with the exception of Gestalt, who does not have veins, it's quiet enough to where you're starting to be able to hear your heart pump and the blood going through your body.
What's that? Like deprivation, sensory
Yeah.
deprivation.
Moving into that sensory deprivation chamber kind of thing.
Okay. So, I can't do that. Let me see if I can. If there's anything that I got that I can.
Not each of these different paragraphs, Knox, that I sent you are for what would have been a division in roles.
It's got vocal components. Can't do that. Hmm. Extra dimensional space. That's got vocal components as well.
Read your notes. Read the notes I sent you.
The city's not actually silent.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you rolled above a 20, so I had to toss that information in there. It does not mean something is a strict no or a yes right now is the best way for me to put it for you. Because some elements of casting magic are kind of particular to you. So mechanically, what I'm saying is that if a spell has a somatic component, there might be a save required before you do it, or a roll before you do it.
Yeah. Well, the issue is everything that I'm coming up with to give us kind of a. It's like I was looking at like, okay, I could cast message to to
Hello.
Oh,
Hello.
we got a grave.
like
Oh, 1 second.
I cast message to the two of our party members who currently don't have the hearing, the telepathic stones, but it has a verbal component. I could use rope trick to bring us into an extra dimensional space, but it has a verbal component. And well, that's a thought. I am going to. I'm going to open the bag.
Which bag?
We traveled through the bag.
You traveled.
did.
You did, so you don't have the bag on you.
We're correct, sir. All right, so that's so much for that as well.
Open a bag.
Chris, you sound like you're really far away from your microphone.
God damn it.
Sounds okay to me.
Okay.
Hello?
Mhm.
Hello.
Hello. Is that good?
Yes.
Okay.
Sounds fine to me.
This is edge verbal components.
Wait, so if I
Alright.
say something out loud, like if I go, "Hey everyone,"
You don't hear
nothing
anything.
comes out.
You
Okay.
you feel the vibration in your throat, but you don't feel anything.
And I'm just gonna kind of when I see him trying to speak, I'm just gonna wave at him, and I'm gonna put my finger over my mouth, and just kind of just hold on.
And I'll say,
No.
"So you want me to be quiet?"
Mm. I will reach into my bag. I will grab my journal. I'll turn to an empty page, and I will write in it. It's best to make as little noise as possible. There are things here that will go. Most of the things here will go crazy if they realize that someone from the people from the mortal realms are here.
Oh.
And I will show that to nice.
So you actually have a way to communicate as well.
Cool. So now that we can all kind of hear, kind of technically, and I'm splitting hairs. So this place is the silent city of Nighthorne. It is a very bad place. It is. Oh, nice. This is a very bad place. There are um, there are very powerful fae that feed off of fear. That built this place too, because they were essentially kicked out of the dark fairy court. Basically, I'm trying to put this into terms that you people will understand.
I would say your sister is looking at you very, very unamused and insulted.
I mean, it. Well, they did. I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna break into technical jargon. Basically, in the organization of the Dark Fae, these guys got banished from both that court and their access to the mortal realm was also taken away. and they feed off of fear. And that happened long enough ago that everything in this city is starving and mad. They are also probably incapable of dying of starvation, which which makes everything just so much worse. We need to leave as quietly as possible. The if if anyone's seen a pack of, and if anyone's ever seen a pack of gnolls come across anything edible, especially gnolls that haven't eaten in like 3 or 4 days, that is extremely tame to what's going to happen to everything in this city if they realize we're here.
Oh yeah, that's pretty bad.
They'll
Yeah.
never see me. But we are connected.
Gestalt's just talking in your head, y'all, and y'all did not give him a stone.
Just fuck Gestalt.
You can hear me, right?
Yeah.
I can hear you.
Oh, that sounds creepy.
Also, I
That-
can't move my token.
Son of a... Give me a minute.
Giving you a minute.
Minute is given.
59, 58, 57, 56,
Still
55,
can't move it.
54.
Oh, there we go.
Look at that.
fixed
Look at that. Less than a minute.
I mean, we did give you ample time before Candace started counting, but we're not gonna count that.
No, you shall not.
So yeah, we need to leave here.
How?
Is there
Why?
a door?
As quietly as possible.
Lead the way.
Sure. And I'm gonna start making my way confidently towards the door.
Give me a performance check.
Are you trying to trick us into thinking you're confident?
No, I'm just messing with Nox.
Oh. Oh.
Let's go, jackasses. Time's a burning.
Give me a moment. I'm preparing the next map. Hey, as a heads up, next, some of these things are going to be a little creepy. Just, so my wife does not come in here and start punching me.
I mean, we all know that's going to be what happens.
She is holding baby, so I'm hoping.
You and I.
You're hoping you're gonna get beat up?
No, I'm hoping that will deter some things.
We both know it will not.
All right. Copying tokens.
Making toast.
Making toast.
Butter and toast.
There it is.
I only know that because I just recently watched like
It's
the entire series.
Yeah, it's about time for my my yearly rewatch of all of it. And Helsing.
You know, it's amazing how well it's aged too. Like, I mean, there's some
Yeah.
jokes in there I'm like iffy, but
Yeah,
no,
but that
it's
usually
really good.
they're pretty much ends like halfway, like after Raditz.
No, you're talking about DBZ abridged.
Yes.
All right. Does the map show up for everybody?
Well, I hate this.
Yep.
Wow, it's some Junji Ito sort of boys in here.
This is what happens when I'm allowed to have 5
Is that the
minutes.
creepy manga books?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Claire
Junji
has
Ito.
Claire has a crap ton of those.
It was created by like one of the most like cupcakey people ever.
Yeah, he's Super Sunshine, and how Miyazaki's like the world is terrible and horrible. Here's something cute.
Well, funny thing too. Junji used to be a dental technician.
I knew that.
Which is
So-
why.
That's why he does weird shit with teeth.
All right,
Like,
I'm gonna get a beverage, but I need everybody to give me a stealth check minus Tarl and Gestalt, who have already done it.
Hey, wait, hold up. Let me make. I
Do you
think
have-
I could.
Do you
Hold
have
on.
Do you have pass without a trace?
Yes, and it's always prepared.
Does it have a verbal component?
Oh shit. It does.
Yeah.
So he did not share that bit of info with you, but I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get a beverage.
Oh no.
Oh no.
That might be my
So-
mulligan tonight.
So this guy,
Ah!
I
If
don't
you're making
mulligan.
noise, I'm just sneaking away. And I'm like, they're
so
gonna
this guy,
get-
so this guy is the Gnasher, and this guy is the Soul Sucker, and this is Eyeball Steve, and this is Duncan.
This one is
And-
Thomas.
Oh no!
This one's Thomas.
This guy is just Bob over here. That's Bobby.
Yeah.
I used my mulligan and it's worse.
Yep, you made it worse.
And-
I
and-
quit. I'm done. Bye. I'm gonna go die.
That's Smiling Doug.
Which one are you saying?
In her head,
Uh.
you need to move way far away from us.
I'm
Oh, I
blaming
know.
I'm blaming Miss Rachel.
This guy right here is Fossey Johnson.
All right, hold on. If y'all are naming them,
This one here, Sexy Susie.
And once again, because Hewitt missed it, this is Eyeball Steve.
We love Eyeball Steve.
This
the
is
Soul
Duncan.
Sucker. We have
This
Bobby
one-
down here.
This one, Todd.
What?
This is the Tome Gnasher.
The toe masher.
He looks like a toe masher. Look at
okay, y'all keep naming things, and I'm not near things.
This one is Piss Slit.
him. Pisslet.
Two different words. Not like a
Uh,
miniature piss thing. A
this
piss
is-
slit.
This is Pork Chop Herringbone.
Pork chop.
I
I
hate
thought that
ya.
was the Soul Sucker. Which one's the Soul Sucker?
Well, he goes by Soul Sucker, but he was
Oh, that's
born.
like a
He was
moniker.
born.
It-
His
it-
government name is Pork Chop Herringbone.
Yeah,
Ah.
that's it. It's kind of a title thing. So the Soul Sucker, Pork Chop Herringbone.
Because he sucks the soul out of your bones.
Yeah, this is what happens when I'm allowed to play around with an AI art generator for a second, and I type in Victorian teeth are.
And he practiced with pigs.
All right, we're done naming people. Okay, so
Not that it matters.
well, we got 19, 19, 17.
We got a 22 in there.
You know, that's what you get for
That's
using a
performance.
mulligan.
That's a performance.
Fuck off!
So that's a 20, 28,
Oh, does someone need to roll? for Claire?
31. We're just gonna assume she is silent because y'all are so loud.
I ain't loud.
20, 23.
Me and Tarl are silent-ish.
Yeah, that's still not good on the average. Well, mostly. Okay. So y'all come up the stairs from this crypt, and you come out from the back of what looks like the entrance to a mausoleum with a large bronze statue. Well, you think it's a statue of a man on a horse, but it's by somebody that probably has never seen a man and
Or
or a horse. Maybe not even seen a statue before. Like it is
so this is like AI art.
a little bit, but also it's kind of like old PlayStation 1 graphics to a degree.
Oh no.
Like from far away, it doesn't look that bad, but the closer you get, the more grotesque it is. And that's probably the best way to describe the Silent City. Is everything here is
Has triangle boobies.
they're more like octagons that are poorly constructed out of triangles. Like they tried. Maybe. But like the trees don't look quite right. Everything here is slightly off, and grotesque is the best word to describe this. A lot of this is, it looks like something. Like the roads don't go exactly right. Everything is just a little off kilter. It is a odd mockery. Which, speaking of which, you can see leaving this faux cemetery a group of humanoids that don't quite seem to notice you, even as Arvax seems to trip, but Tarl and Gestalt are able to help her kind of catch herself so that she does not clang as loud. But again, it's really weird. You are not hearing any sound from any of this. Everything is still deathly quiet, and you thought maybe if you left the tomb, that sensory deprivation would start to go away. It hasn't. I need everybody to give me a wisdom save.
I love wisdom.
+3 from me for everybody.
Well, so that'd be 15 for me.
Fun,
18.
fun fact.
Balfor?
Let's see. Okay.
Dear Lord, on that wisdom save.
Yeah, I got the wisdom, bro.
You're all able to resist this maddening silence.
Anyone hearing anything?
No.
Do we hear him ask that? Oh, we can hear.
Not
you.
outside of
You're,
my
uh,
head.
I like how Gestalt's just slightly upside down now.
Why not? So do we see the spooky people?
Yeah. They're not... I mean, they're kind of gliding.
Is it like a spooky procession, or what are they doing? Are they just
It-
walking?
It's very similar to a funeral procession that looks like it has left this cemetery.
I bet
But
it was
it's...
for Posse Johnson's dad. Rest in peace.
For the people at home, just the terrible tokens I made. But for now, they don't seem to have noticed you. But if Mulaith was here, her freaking massive passive perception would be a lot more descriptive of this area.
Hey, I have good passive perception.
What is your passive perception?
20.
Okay.
Mine's 23, actually.
Oh shit.
Well, that's new.
Yeah. I'm a rogue, baby.
This is the party that just sees God and just stares at him and making him uncomfortable. To quote Spy Kids, does God stay in heaven because he's afraid of what he's created? What the hell, Spy Kids? Any case,
That's a pretty deep line.
it's delivered by Steve Buscemi.
That's the combination of all of that is perplexing.
Steve Buscemi and Spy Kids makes that type of line. Like, one of the other ones is a man will walk barefoot through hell for the right price, and that is from Gargoyles, the animated series. A kid's cartoon show.
No, it's pay a man enough and he'll walk barefoot through hell.
Oh. I paraphrased. Emily's the one that watched Gargoyles.
I remember the first season being a banger, but then they kind of went downhill after.
I explained this to you. I explained this to you why the second season failed, remember?
I think so.
It was O.J. Simpson's fault.
Oh yeah, fuck O.J. Simpson. More reasons than one. But
Well,
we'll
now
get
I've
into that.
had to go clip that. Anyway, so what is Arvax and Tarl and Mularn's passive perceptions?
16.
Okay.
17.
17.
13.
13. Tarl,
Huh.
it's not so much that you're not noticing everything around you. You are just, as a dwarf, the stonework here is infuriating. Like, you're looking at archways that don't have capstones. There looks like attempts at Art Nouveau mixed with Deco. And not in a good way. It is shoddy craftsmanship to the highest level, and that's why you don't perceive some of the other stuff around you. Arvax and Mularn, you notice the lamplights throughout the city, and you can see how far away some of the spires of this city are for you. You're probably near the heart of this city.
Yeah, great.
Gestalt and Balfor, you're able to notice outside of this cemetery the number of these creatures that are sitting at, it looks like, Shoupees? SCHOUPPPPPE.
Okay, I don't know what that means.
They're holding what could be bags. There are clafes that seem to have these creatures lifting
Okay.
buckets to their mouths.
What is a claffe?
Okay, so essentially what it boils down to is this city was built by Fae that have been banished from the mortal realms, and after about a century they decided to build this city from memory.
Mixoplex told him how to spell it.
So this is what it's the
Oh,
best
those
way
are
I can-
names you were telling me.
it's shop and cafe, but
Oh.
I
like
thought he was having a stroke.
I was so lost, dude. I was like, what?
That was
what is
a little
happening?
bit of a weird way to describe that.
I know.
Like-
I mean, this is supposed to be
I got it.
disjointed and
I got it.
and confusing.
I got it.
This
Moose,
is why we have
cook
Mularn here.
for me from memory everything that you ate at the Bourbon Buddha Festival. That is what we are. That is what we are walking through a city that is built like that. It is a city that is built by ancient creatures who used to come to the mortal realm, who built it 5,000 years after the last time that they were there, and they built it from memory.
With
And
We
their
have the
memories
Temu
are
version.
wrong.
No, this is AliExpress.
It's Alibaba.
That's literally the same thing.
It's the same
This
thing there.
this is what happens when you order. This city is what happens when you order a city, a Temu city from Wish.
So you kind of like divide by zero.
Yeah, kinda.
Okay.
You eating beignets made in New York.
Hey, that's a
That might be the most. This is Disney. This is Disney
This
gumbo.
is Disney gumbo.
This is
Yes.
Disney gumbo.
weird, wrong, and uncomfortable.
Yes.
Oh my god.
They do not seem to have noticed you as they continue to make their way towards this building that is spelled Ristourtauntte.
Restaurant.
So I'm just
Old
gonna,
Fossy Jaw is gonna get him something good to eat.
some beef stroganoff.
These I'm gonna put it in quotation marks, people that were walking, are they kind of like shaped like Titans and Attack on Titan? Like they're, let's put it in quotation marks, people. Yeah.
In quotation marks, people is the best way. I mean, Mularn has told you these are Fae. He did not give a rank or a title to them, but these are old Fae. And it's not so much that they're built like Titans, which I guess that would be not off. Only they're not 30 to 50 feet tall.
Not all the Titans are.
Okay, not 9 feet tall either.
Okay.
With a big old looks like Vincent Price face. But the disproportionate bodies, the weird angles, very much yes. Like any of y'all with a passive perception above 20 would notice that some of the feet are going the wrong way.
Yeah, this is what happens when you ask a dog to draw a person from memory.
Wow, it's really crazy they're able to walk with their feet backwards.
I'm so glad y'all can
but-
communicate telepathically. Also, I guess Balfor has to communicate through Gestalt to everybody.
He connected everyone, I think.
Yeah, it's
Oh, does it connect everybody, Chris? I thought it was just you.
Yeah.
up to a number of creatures equal to your proficiency bonus.
Proficiency bonus is 5, so one person be let out. I'm gonna say it's Mulaith. Sorry, Mulaith, you're not here.
So
Okay, we
Yeah.
need to try to give these things a wide berth. Also, I feel as you see him kind of like flipping through his spell book. Yeah. Okay. Good to know. Okay. Yep.
you just
Yeah. Okay.
Arvax.
feel
Arvax.
it's
There's a little bit of a ping with that ability. As all of a sudden, standing next to you, Mularn is Bo. No, that's not good, is it?
Yeah, no. So I have exactly 2 spells that I can cast. One of them is shield, and the other is summon chicken swarm.
So that's the only 2 spells you got right now?
Those are the only 2 spells that I have that don't contain verbal components.
There's ways around
Those are
that. I could show
Seeing
you.
what I have prepared and seeing what so far I'm over.
All right, I am going to I'm going to turn to this semi manifestation. Okay, what do you? Because I would assume you have a vested interest in getting the fuck out of here as well.
Yes, because if you die, this vestige of me dies, and I got to start this whole process over. It'd be most inconvenient. Also
Especially considering what we did with your fucking bones.
Yes, that's that does put a damper on things. Well, on Plan A, I have 3 others.
It doesn't so fucking surprise me, but something tells me that this is the least contrived.
Yes, it also doesn't involve anything from the Astral Sea. That place gets messy. Well, there is a way around this. I need 5 minutes. That'll be my price for your advice. 5 minutes, time of my choosing. Won't be when you're fighting. Yes, no.
Hang on.
Arvax, it is just ding, 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 ding. And
Side-eyeing so hard.
Well, hang on a second. Let me reread that real quick. First required. An action, choose one or more creatures you can see up to the number of creatures equal. The chosen creatures can speak telepathically with you. You can speak telepathically with them. Okay, so you wouldn't. So they wouldn't be.
they can't.
They wouldn't get it.
They can't hear him. He is your little brain worm.
Your tag-along has something interesting to say?
Yes, I'm thinking he's giving me the option to teach me how to get around the whole not being able to speak thing.
For
Man,
what?
you know who would come in super handy right now?
Yes, I do.
Your brother casting seeming.
My brother casting anything because he could do it silently.
Yep.
It's gonna cost 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
5 minutes. As in, he gets to drive for 5 minutes.
Who's he?
Long story. We'll talk about it later. I don't know. 5 minutes is a long time.
Especially for him. Especially with the things that I can do.
What can you
And
do?
I'm not 100% sure he's limited to what I can do.
Oh, I'm not.
I'm pretty sure he's not.
He is not. He just that was just confirmed.
What can any of you guys do?
Lots of
A lot
things.
of things.
Well, the blonde elf has died twice, so I'm assuming she's good at that.
Fuck you.
I'm assuming I didn't hear that.
No.
I didn't either, but fuck
No.
you.
I'm
keep
just
it.
wondering if my sonic whispers allows me to hear that.
It
No.
doesn't. It doesn't because you have to. You have to target.
Yeah.
So you targeted me. You would
y'all
specifically.
are getting if he's talking to Bo, y'all
He's
just like
just
always.
making faces.
It's yes, yeah, pretty much, but it's like every other time he's talked to Bo. Like if you were to hear anything, it's a one-sided conversation.
Yeah.
But we can't hear him say anything, so he's just making faces.
Oh no, I am speaking through the telepathic link. Like you are hearing my side of this conversation.
But also would have been hilarious is Mulak wouldn't have been able to talk to any of y'all.
No.
Yeah.
Malak's just in there.
You can allow it. He just didn't allow it.
Do I know that?
I'm
I guess I would
assuming.
know that. I guess I would know that at least that
it.
part. Yeah, I would know that part of it. So 5 minutes is a long time.
It will not be when you're fighting.
I understand that because that's in your best interest.
No. No.
doesn't mean he won't start a fight.
Also, it would not be if you visit the Fire Ganassi. That just would seem inopportune and inapropos.
I appreciate that.
I go to a different section of your brain when you're with her.
I appreciate that.
That's also why. And then again, a really annoying song from your childhood starts playing. I have found all of them.
I don't appreciate that.
Hold on. And he switches it to your brother's voice for a split second. Oh, that was a little bit of poor taste.
A little bit. Yeah, a little bit. That's not a really good way that was not a good way to season this, to attempt to season this deal.
I honestly don't care. I'm just here to help and entertain myself.
Yeah. Yeah, only one of those is true. Self-preservation.
From your perspective.
Self-preservation and entertainment. That's what you're going for.
Well, I did take care of what was going to be an aneurysm in the side of your brain.
You and I both know there is a 76 to 82% chance that you were the cause of it.
No, that lump over there and you feel something twinge behind one of your eyes, that would be me. Sorry. I believe this one over here had the nickname Moulette. Who is that, by the way?
Long story. So, wait a minute. We're gonna have to put a pin in that. Huh. That's interesting.
He
What?
was in your brain when y'all went through there and dealt with the false Hydra. He heard the song too. Tick-tock, they're noticing you. Balfor, something has eaten the bucket it was seemingly drinking from.
Are they shifting or moving in any way?
Several things are shifting. It looks like tea time might be becoming over. The restaurant is still full. But this cemetery is almost set up like a park with buildings around
it.
Should probably
5 minutes, and we put a pin in that last thing. And you and I look into that at some point.
Well, I can do that in my free time. I have nothing but that in here. I've already gone through everything from your childhood to your teenage years, which, by the way, gross. But also, my hint to you. Are you not making sound as far as you can perceive it right now? And he just vanishes.
Well,
Give me a second. I am. Oh, where is it? All right. Here goes nothing. Oh. Level 7. All 6 of us.
Okay, what words do you normally say to cast invisibility? You have to think them now. Which means I'm going to make you actually say them.
Poof.
Not a not a Sapirus.
And you all become invisible.
That worked.
Okay.
There is
So what? You just thought it?
Yeah.
So here's the deal, Mularn. Now that this has been pointed out to you, you feel like this is something you could have figured out on your own.
Yeah. I would have tried at least.
Okay, so y'all are now all invisible. You have advantage on stealth to move through the city. There is a
for 1 hour. I
Yeah.
always think invisibility is 10 minutes.
so there's a path to the west, a path to the east, and a path to the south. Your passive perceptions have given you the idea that you are probably somewhere in the middle of this city.
Of course. We should probably. It's probably a good idea that we head east. Yeah, probably a good idea that we head south.
Your memory serves that you are probably at least a couple days northwest from your family's estate.
Yeah.
So if you were to travel there,
So yeah, it southeast, southeast. That's the direction we want to head.
All right, let's keep going.
Get on.
okay, so y'all can move your token, start heading down south.
Do we need to do another stealth check or?
We're going to keep using the ones that you had before, but you are invisible.
Okay. I forgot to say I do have reliable talent, so technically my stealth was 25, not a 19.
Okay,
Keep forgetting about that.
do I need to move your token for you, Em? Are you holding sleeping baby?
Trying.
I moved it for you. As you start to get through the southern gate, y'all are getting closer to the restaurant. Let's see, Gestalt, you're the first one to go there. Give me a perception check. Natural 20 for a 33 perception. Gestalt,
I have an expertise in this, so
so Gestalt, you are invisible. 100%. You're still being stealthy, but I feel like there's, especially with this new personality kind of shifting in from one of the individuals, or maybe more than one individual that you consumed. There's kind of a jaunt to your step. You know what I mean? Like, ain't nothing gonna break your style kind of situation.
yeah.
And
If if my party members could see me, they'd be like, "Wow, he's very jaunty today."
yeah, you got a little bit of a swag going on. Lean back as you're sneakily,
Like that meme.
pretty much. And you turn and look over. And while what you see inside the restaurant are individuals eating off of silverware plates.
Thing?
It looks like a plate,
Utensil.
and they have what looks like a utensil and what might be hands or might be multiple tiny hands holding it as if it was a big hand.
Ah, the algorithm messed up.
Yeah, it always messes up on hands. But they're eating nothing, but they're going through like the repetition of a 7-course meal.
Why, that's weird.
But you look at the top window. Move these guys around. And staring out almost directly at you is the one that y'all have named Eyeball Steve.
Oh no. We might be caught. We might
Just-
be in trouble.
Just seems to be staring directly in your direction. But since there are no eyelids on these bulbous, watery orbs that might be eyes, you hope they're eyes. It might be looking at you.
We might have to blind one of them, gang.
But it doesn't seem to be reacting.
Okay. So, my party is somewhere around me, but they don't know where I'm at, right?
No. You have no clue how close anybody is.
So
think
I'm
you,
gonna sit there, look at him. I am invisible, right?
Yes.
I'm going to wiggle the pseudopods a little bit, kind of do a funny little wiggle, and see if they react. And I'm still going to just be walking this way.
So you start to walk that way.
I just start to walk like this. Oh no.
As you do the little wiggle, you turn and look, and immediately in front of you, hunched slightly. And now that it's up close, it's a lot more disturbing, Gestalt, even to you. Its clothing is technically skin.
Oh, I don't
Not-
like you.
Not like skin from things that it's turned into clothing, but like
Its clothing is its skin.
the clothing is its skin. It is all
Mhm.
one part. Multiple hands making up an actual claw-like hand with 3 digits made out of tinier, constantly moving fingers. The wrist goes up to the sleeve and it just meets. There is no
Okay.
cuff. And it leans in, Gestalt, to where it's probably just an inch from where your nose would be if you had one.
I say in my head, I need an adult.
Everybody else, give me a perception check. As far as y'all can see, there's nothing in the street at all. You're all invisible. But you hear in your head Gestalt from somewhere, presumably ahead of you, saying he needs an adult. Gestalt?
We don't
Yeah.
see the thing in the street.
No, you don't see anything in the street. Gestalt, give me a wisdom save.
Wisdom.
Okay, that is a save, so you will only take half.
Oh,
Frickin' eyeballs, McGee.
fucking eyeballs, McGee.
So, Lucky, 1. Reduce your wisdom score temporarily by 1 point.
Reduce the wisdom score, you say?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to. If anything happens, act like you belong. Act like you belong here. Act like
I
this is
think
normal.
it's gonna be obvious we don't.
It does act like this is normal. Ignore as much as you can.
I start trying to imitate with my pseudopods their sort of range of motion and how they move.
Okay. Tarl, yeah, you keep moving by. If you look in the window, there's just, they look like they're trying to eat nothing. Like they're going through the motions of a meal. Anyone that
Yeah.
gets over here near this can see that. Balfor, as you're going down this way, if you look inside, it looks like someone is trying to chop something with what looks like a cleaver, but it's just coming out of the sleeve of their jacket.
I'm assuming also we can't hear each other breathe even.
No, unless you want to do a perception check against someone's advantage stealth.
Or does Gestalt even breathe?
We're not sure.
Technically, he can drown. But that doesn't necessarily mean
Just
he
because he needs-
breathes.
Yeah,
Just because
sharks
he
can
needs
drown.
oxygen. Just because he needs oxygen doesn't mean he actually breathes.
Yeah, but I think he would suffocate. I think technically, I don't think he has the ability to.
I think his skin is more like a permeable sort of plant like sort of deal.
So as y'all are going through Gestalt, what are you doing?
I'm gonna try and imitate, like he said, you gotta act like you belong here. So I'm gonna act like I belong here by acting all funny.
Okay,
And
are you going to just stand there in
adopting,
front of Eyeball Steve?
and well, I'm going to be like, yeah, I'm one of you, and I'm gonna like make myself like really long, and move around my pseudopods to make it look like I have like weird hands, like the AI hands going.
Give me a performance.
It's something.
Give me another wisdom save unless you're trying to move away from him as you do this performance.
I'm moving away.
Okay, move your token.
I'm like, God damn it.
Hold on.
Gestalt just starts beginning to turn into salad fingers.
Just as you kind of like keep an eye on him, and then as you turn, he's immediately in front of you again, just staring at you. Give me another wisdom save.
God damn it. Stop picking on me.
Well, again, it's only one minus to your wisdom temporarily. So that means your wisdom modifier has gone down by 1 now.
No, it went down by 1 last time.
Oh, okay.
So it's not down by
Not,
1 again.
okay, you were at an odd number. I did not realize that. I'm sorry.
Well, is it an even number? If you're at an even number.
That, you're right.
And I'm just gonna be like, yeah, oh, cool story, bro. And I'm gonna keep moving.
Is
I'm gonna
everybody else
say-
going to keep moving?
Yeah.
I'm just
All right.
in my head.
I'm going to
like,
move everybody's tokens together so I can copy these.
I'm just saying in my head, this motherfucker is following me. He will not leave me alone. I'm doing the salad fingers.
I'll be right back. Well, we wait.
Yeah, I'll be right back as well.
I'll be right back while we're waiting on them.
Okay, back. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh no.
A lot of Salad Steven in here. I'll change his name every time.
Okay. Can we all see? Can
Well,
we all see these guys?
They ain't like boxes of chocolate. They ain't none of them different.
I'm back. What's up?
Can we all see you guys?
No.
I like how we can't perceive them, but we know they're there. Feeling.
Okay, everybody except Gestalt, give me a perception check again.
God damn.
We gotta
Wait, is
change.
this like
We
a
gotta change your
Bloodborne
name,
sort of thing?
huh?
Oh yeah, I do have to change the name.
Is this like a Bloodborne thing where the more insight you have, the more you notice?
Maybe. Okay. Balfor and Tarl. Okay. Oh, you cannot click.
Yeah.
You can't click things right now, can you? Our child has passed out on you like a loaf of bread. Okay. So everybody but Mularn, you're starting to get a very uneasy feeling like you're being watched somehow, even through your invisibility. All of you need to give me a wisdom save. On a success,
All of us?
all of you that perceived.
+3 from me.
Okay, so y'all will all temporarily reduce your wisdom score by 2. Because you all take half, you saved.
What?
Instead of full 4, man.
We do what now?
But now you start to see standing on roofs, standing out of walls. Temporarily reduce your wisdom score by 2.
Ugh.
Which means all of your modifiers will go down by 1. But you start...
By 2?
Yeah, reduce the score by 2.
Be -1.
Is your wisdom only 10?
Oh, wait, I'm looking at the wrong word. It's 13, 11.
So it'd be 9, so it would be a -1.
No, it's 13.
Oh, well then now you're at 11. So you're down to a 0 instead of a plus. But you start to see what looks like wobbly figures standing out of buildings, like standing sideways out of the walls. Some of them upside down in windows. Gestalt, Eyeball Steve is still directly in front of you.
Is he still the only one that can see Eyeball Steve?
You get a vibe there's something there, but you're not sure what.
What the fuck?
Whatever happens, just kind of keep moving.
Gestalt, give me another wisdom save. You are now frightened. Which means you must now take the dash action to move away from your frightened thing, which is everywhere. You look around Gestalt, and Eyeball Steve is surrounding everywhere. Everywhere you look, there he is. Every move you make, every breath you take, there he is, watching you. And as you become frightened, you take 5 psychic damage. Gestalt, do you say anything to the rest of your party as you feel this just growing, bubbling cauldron of fear and fright within you, and this just, you feel like you need to run because something big and scary is going to eat you?
Oh, I was muted.
Yeah.
Whoops. I yell in the head. Y'all hear it. I say, "Get out of here, Steve! I'm tired of you." I'm just glooping and glorping. And I say to the rest of the party, "Do you see Steve? He's everywhere. Don't go that way. Wait, which way did you go? Where are you?"
Don't go that way. We're all invisible. I know.
What?
Yeah, so pretty much Gestalt is starting to freak out. And as Gestalt starts to freak out,
You would sing in a happy song. That's not a good thing.
coming out of buildings, sniffing the air,
Oh no. There's Fosse Johnson.
this is not the Fosse Johnson you know. He's back at a restaurant. This is Fosse's cousin, Bossy.
It's Matchstick Mike, actually.
Still the same pisslet, though.
Pisslet came back from his little pisslet.
Oh, there she is. I gotta get No Face Lady. And other eyeball man. But it's the best way to describe this, it's almost like sharks that have smelt blood in the water. So what is the party doing as these streets are now becoming alive?
Gotta keep moving.
Tarl is just hustling. Now, if y'all are going to try to pick up pace, I do need a stealth check from the party, which will be at advantage because you are still invisible. Man, Arvax. Oh, 18. Never mind. Okay, it is. It's Balfor that's not being sneaky, and Mularn. So, as y'all are moving, for the most part, y'all are moving silently as you cut through more of the city and cut through more of the city. But as you do, Gestalt, give me another wisdom save.
God damn it.
As everywhere you look, there's now Eyeball Steve. Okay, everybody else, give me one as well as Gestalt. It's another 3 off your wisdom score.
Another 3? Jesus Christ.
You failed. I'm sorry, man. As Gestalt now just mentally starts screaming. Now, you have a +3 to yours, right, Arvax, for everybody that's near you?
Yeah.
You barely save Arvax. Gestalt, could you, just so I can get a sound clip for later to maybe put into things, can you give me a little bit of a
Ah. Oh, dang. Dang monsters everywhere. The voice changed because he's
Oh.
scared.
Oh Lord, he coming.
Now there's just a giant munchkin cat just chubbing around the building. The dire munchkin cat. So I'm not going to change the map, but y'all, other than I will move it so that y'all can be seen. Y'all feel you are all generally moving in the same direction. I'm assuming because Tarl, who has taken the lead, is probably saying this building looks like this as he's going to everybody else, right?
I tell them just keep moving south.
But Gestalt is literally a beacon as these things start to come out more and more, and the more grotesque they seem to start becoming.
Mulan, didn't she say they feed on fear?
Yeah. Can I try to talk him down?
Okay, give me a or do a talk, and then I will say what you need to roll, which will more than likely be persuasion.
Gestalt, buddy, we need you to calm down. You need to relax, take a deep breath.
Don't want to get eaten.
That's not helping.
I'm the one that does the eating. Yes, everyone does the eating, actually.
Exactly. So focus on that. Focus on that train of thought. Let it go. Relax.
Salisbury steak.
Bring it down. Bring it down.
Neapolitan ice cream.
Ham sandwiches.
Ham sandwiches.
That dude you ate that time.
That dude I ate that time. Was he a dwarf or an elf? Sometimes I can't tell.
Okay, here's what I need you to do, buddy. I need you to think back to the most boring person that you ever ate, and I need you to kind of start kind of channeling that person, just to become just bland and uninteresting. That's gonna throw them off.
I gloop my eyes closed.
Okay, give me a persuasion check real quick, Mularn. $20. You can do this with a +2 Gestalt. I need you to roll me. I'm trying to figure out what would be a calm your tits roll.
Intelligence.
You are recalling something within your amalgamated hive mind, so yeah.
And he is trying to use his logical mind to calm his illogical mind.
28. Gestalt. There was a day trader. You're not sure what that is. But somehow they had been hit by a truck or something like that. You heard them complaining about, and that now they were in a new world, but that wasn't your problem. You know, your problem was it'd been a week since you had that, you know, drow, that deep elf. So, yeah, that time he got reincarnated didn't last long.
That time I got reincarnated and eaten by a slime.
Yep. And you start to calm down for a second, and you feel that personality start coming to the surface.
The more boring the better. The more boring the better. But
Do me a favor, Gestalt, as you bring this entity forward in your zeitgeist of your hive mind. Roll a wisdom save at your original wisdom for this individual who is supposed to help you calm down.
Oh God. Let me reset it real quick. Oh. 23.
23.
Or 25 if I'm near Arvax.
So
Or 26 if I'm near Arvax.
this day trader has seen worse. This day trader was from some place called New York. Now, you're able to calm down and you break the fear condition, but you need to put your wisdom score back to what it was.
Okay. As I glue my eyes back open, I'm like, huh.
Oh, big eye. Standing there with your big eyes. What, you think you're better than me?
I'm like, have you seen the Nvidia stocks recently?
Is there a is there a noticeable change in the
Things start to. There's an overwhelming depression and despair that starts to go back through the city again. Before there was almost an excitement and a thrum that you could feel through your feet in the city.
Did you hear that Dung coin is up 20 points today?
he just starts internal monologuing the blockchain.
I just start talking about stock reports.
So yeah, that bores everybody. Like the face start dissipating for a second. We're gonna say, crypto bro. And you start getting into less dense city. You start getting into the buildings not be tightly as packed. Balfor and Gestalt, y'all are the first to perceive this.
Well, to be fair, okay, so my passive wisdom is still, even with it at 0, it's still at 20, so never mind.
Yeah, y'all are the first to notice this because no one can hear it. You turn and look, and there is a small red kobold, completely visible, hauling ass towards down this southward path, just terror and yelling on his face, and almost a amorphous blob of these not quite humanoids a couple buildings behind him as he is constantly throwing down things that set buildings on fire.
Oh, it looks like the new NFT is released.
God damn it, Greg.
We
Greg,
better buy one now before it's too late.
Yeah, so this is what everyone else sees is just Greg running as fast as he can, jumping and tucking and rolling. And
All right, follow him.
and throwing alchemist fire into every building he runs past.
All right. We should follow him now quickly.
Yeah.
Y'all have learned a very important thing about kobolds. They do not possess the fight or flight response.
It's the fight as you flight.
It's both at the same time.
Right, we better buy one before it's too late.
And as you continue to make your way south and continue to run faster and faster, watching, and like y'all are not catching up to Greg. That is like the impressive thing. For such little legs, he is booking it.
My speed is 40. Can I keep up with them?
You do not know how Greg is moving this fast. By all accounts, it does not make sense.
He got a mad dog on his ass. You can do wild things if that's the case.
Well, I mean, the other reason y'all probably need to move is this thing's chasing him are moving in your direction as well.
Yeah.
It is a writhing mass of these entities. And again, Mular, knowing what they once were, this is doubly disturbing for you. Because somewhere back in your lineage, one of your
These
family...
was people.
Well, not just that they were people, not that they were just Fae. The history of the Shatterkai and all elves is that they are Fae-born, distantly. Long enough to have lost the, the fear of iron and the burn of it, but especially for a noble Shatterkai house, somewhere back in the line, one of your ancestors and them were not different. But for circumstance. And you remember how your grandpa acted. So it's quite unbecoming. But everybody give me another wisdom save as y'all are going, and if y'all are all somehow clumping up, Arvax's bonus still does apply.
Do I go with the new or old?
You go with the new. You've calmed down, you're not afraid, but...
Do we still have the minus to our stuff?
Yeah, you roll with the new wisdom score. So Malarn, that is a 29.
19.
Arvax is a 26. Tarl, that is a 13. That just fails. Everybody else does. So Tarl, reduce your wisdom by 2. As y'all begin to look around, things are pouring out of buildings, out of windows. And the thing that you're not sure about is especially Mularn, this many couldn't have been banished from a court. Not the number you're seeing. It would not make sense unless the size of the Fae court is infinitesimally larger than what you understood it to be. So you don't know what you're seeing, if it's real. If it is, it's terrifying.
And if it's not,
it's still terrifying, but it's how they feed.
If it's not, what is? Because if it's not real, and if it's not real, then some of it is.
And the big thing here is all of you are trying to keep yourself from becoming terrified, because the more questions you ask, the more frightening it becomes. And the more that would draw these out. And as you eventually make it towards the edge, you see that Greg has collapsed outside of the city wall and is still trying to claw forward. And that is when you hear the first sound, and that is the raspy, blood-filled yell of terror coming from your kobold minion. The bad thing about not being able to hear anything is you don't know what damage you're actually doing to yourself. Screaming. There is bloody froth at the edge of his mouth, and as you make it to the gate, you watch as
Wait,
this.
we hear him scream?
Now you do. When you get past the walls, you hear him scream.
Oh, okay, okay.
And as you make it past the gate, what could be, it doesn't even look like it could close. Like there's not a channel for it to fall through. You watch as this wall of these faces strike a barrier. They reach out for you, but they cannot get more than a couple inches past the gate or past the top of the wall. And writhe and in silent screams and gnashing of teeth stare at you and then slowly start to go back until you see the last one, Eyeball Steve, staring at you, just turn sadly and walk back and head over to what looks like a newspaper stand and picks something up and starts to read it. Going back to a practice mundane routine.
Well, that was awful.
That was terrible.
Greg.
Greg, good job, buddy. You did good, kid.
Y'all do notice there's a lot of smoke coming from inside this place as well.
Huh.
When in doubt, give Greg fire.
It's one of those, yeah, like, again, you find that kobolds have a fight and flight response.
All right, little buddy, up you get.
So I'm going to put, oh God, no, I don't need that big of a token. I'm going to go put a token. I'm going to put Greg on here, and I am going to put controlled by, oh God damn it, roll 20. Can be edited and controlled by all characters. Okay. Greg is now y'all's new token. Because as much as I want y'all to be able to say Greenleaf came with y'all, I'm pretty sure Greenleaf went like, fuck that. So there is now a map. Can everybody see the map?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you are now over here by the Silent City of Nighthorne, and what you see before you is you're on a peninsula that goes into two rivers that flow down further to the south. There are massive mountains all around you and deep woods behind you. Mularn, knowing this, you know you have, if you are trying to make it back to Gloomsvale, to have a closer contact to get into your father's study back at y'all's home in Mont Dryas. You have the option to go south through the Marquise realm, which is not a great option. Or you could go more directly through the Yagmire. That's not a great option. So quite literally at this point, you are trapped between a rock and a hard place.
Isn't your mom here somewhere?
Yeah, that's where it's kind of where we're heading.
So, question just to preface everything. Is there anything here that doesn't suck?
Yeah. That's that. Once again, that's where we're headed.
Me, I don't suck.
That has yet to be determined. The new guy.
I'm older than you, boy.
That's fair. So yeah. Where we're going doesn't suck.
Is there anything in the interim
Everything
that doesn't
else.
suck?
Oh no. No.
All right, good to know.
No. So just to kind of put this into perspective, so we just left a city of
Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness.
so we just left a city of Forsaken and Banished Fae. We can either go through the horrible Shadowfell swamplands with unspeakable creatures and Fae that will try everything in their power to trick you to get anything and everything that they want from you. Or
Isn't that
we
most
can go-
Fae?
or we can go south through the dark and foreboding Shadowfell Mountains, through the realm of an entity that calls itself the Marquis, who him and his minions will do everything that they can to get everything that they want out of you, including like your soul, your life, anything that they want. So yeah, we can either go to the Mountain of Suck, or the Mountain of Suck with a hierarchy, or the wet swampland of Suck that is essentially just wilderness and anarchy.
Well, the swamp would at least feel familiar for me.
Huh? So Tarl,
I don't feel like playing politics.
that's 2 for the swamp. New guy,
Is there any?
swamp of Suck or Mountains of Suck?
There's no grassland.
It's
Fun,
underwater.
fun fact, there is a little bit on the way to the Swamp of Suck. It's not great.
It doesn't matter to me. Land is land.
Okay.
I wouldn't mind seeing a swamp myself. Seems interesting.
They are. They have really cool bugs in swamps.
The cool is not how I would describe the ones here.
You've seen a swamp, Gestalt.
Fun fact, there is a 7% chance at any one time that you could spend the rest of your life as one.
As a swamp?
No, as a bug in the
Oh,
swamp.
I
You gotta-
spend a lot
I
of.
mean,
I,
there's a chance you're gonna blow up at the one at home, so.
I already spend a lot of time as a bug.
No, this is not going to be by choice.
Mosquitoes.
This and there is no personal option of stopping it ever.
Nox is just giving more to work with here. It's wonderful.
So,
I mean, there's random pockets of,
so
my
so
home that'll just blow up, so.
My favorite
that
bug to
is-
be is a lightning bug.
whole different meaning here. Whole different meaning.
Stop giving him ideas!
So real quick, I feel like we should go over a few ground rules. Do not give anything to anyone
Including your name.
not standing in this room, or not
What if
standing in this group.
You know what? Maybe
What
don't
if-
even do that, because they like to look like people sometimes.
That
What if
is
they ask my
also
name and I
100%
just
true.
give them my name?
Then you will
then
no
you don't
longer
have a
their
name.
That doesn't make sense.
It's Faye. It doesn't have to.
It
I know
Trust me, it
about
does.
Faye.
Nah,
Do you?
Yes.
the unseelie.
Yes.
Carl runs his fingers across his lips and puts the key in his hanky of holding.
All right. Well,
Swampit is.
Should we make up new names for ourselves?
It doesn't really work that way with them.
You could legit just give the names that are on your passports.
What is your name?
My name is Gerald.
Gerald. Okay.
Oh my God, Moose, have you not?
Nope. No idea what these people's names are.
Wait, this is a situation that we were told not to give names. Mark. Mr. Mark. Mark Leck.
Mr. Marklick.
Mark Lorne. Sorry, I get you confused with your brother. I'm sorry for bringing that up. Is it okay if we give this good man our real names, or should we just stick with fake names for now?
He's here.
I mean, that probably you should probably know our names.
In
Then
that
again,
case, my name is Gestalt.
Very nice name. I like that name. That's a good name.
I'm not giving him my name because he might give it up to him.
I think it's only
Also-
if you give up the name. Like, someone else can't give you their name. Or you can't, like, be like, hey,
You can't. Someone can't give your name away to a Fae.
Because they don't own it.
But there's less questions they can ask if nobody can give them your name.
I think Tarl's the only person that gave me their name.
yeah, I think I gave you mine.
I don't remember if I gave mine. But you've said my name, so.
You also know that the kobold's name is Greg. By the way, Greg, who is anyone holding Greg right now?
I
Arvax.
did. I said, up you get, bud.
It is literally Arvax like holding a absolutely terrified child in the middle of the night, which the parents in the group absolutely know what that is. For those, for like Chris, when your dog is lost its shit and cannot calm down.
I'm just trying to pat him, like,
that's
okay,
what
chill the fuck out.
Jamie's doing right now. She's wanting us to go to bed because she wants to go to sleep. But Ruby and I are in different rooms doing different things, and she's like, y'all need to be in the same room so I can be in the same room. She won't just go lay down in her bed. Like, you can go lay down in your bed all yourself, but no, she's. Yes, I'm making fun of you, Jamie.
Well, with that, it looks like you will be going into the Agmire. And that's where we'll end tonight's session. Thank y'all for playing. I hope that wasn't too weird. Okay, that's
Creepy.
a lie.
No, it was fun. I liked it.
I had fun making the Silent City of Nighthorne. It might reappear in other
Okay.
things. Anyway, thank y'all for playing. Thank y'all folks at home for watching. This week is a slow week. We don't have anything again until Darawan next Sunday. And that we will go probably about 5 would be a good start time. Is that okay, Grave?
What time are we looking at?
5. M gets off at 4:30.
Okay, that's fine. We just gotta let people know. God damn it, Jamie, what is up with you?
Anyway, so that's about all we got going on this week. There might be some video games later on. Knox and I might decide to play 7 Days to Die sometime and stream it. We don't know.
Yeah.
It all depends on the it depends on what's going on. Let's see. Lovely wife, do you want to do socials or do you want me to do it?
We are on YouTube as Team Bonus Action, where you can find all of our previous games and videos and podcasts and such. We're also on Facebook as Team Bonus Action. We are at bonus_team on Twitter, but currently Twitter is being dumb and not actually letting me tweet when we are going live, so Facebook is currently the best place to find out when we are going live. And we are also on our website, teambonusaction.com.
Right. And through the end of the month, we are partnered with the Trevor Project. So if you can donate, please do to help kids find a place to stay, because sometimes parents suck. So, hey, Knox, since you're here,
We appreciate you hanging out with us this evening. Until next time, folks, don't let your meatloaf.